So the topic of our design camp is on the household, the relationship between the household, the trends that we think will develop in the household, and the relationship with the international style. So how different styles all over the world will influence the house, the way we live in the house, the objects we are going to have in the house. And during our conversation, if you like, we will also pinpoint some maybe items that were originated during the previous design camp, because I want to say up front that, Mark, when you made your statements regarding the family and aesthetic, and how aesthetic can influence the behavior of people, that was an issue that came throughout all the design camp, throughout all the design camp we had. So there are for sure topics that are going to come again. So I would just as in a bar, start a conversation. What does it come to your mind when we say the household and the different styles in the international environment? How is the house going to change according to you? We have already some national differences, nationalities, and so differences around the table. And who's willing to start with some ideas regarding? Yeah, okay. Mark? Wom would like to tell you something.
In italiano, perché i concetti che contano li posso dire solo in italiano. Volevo reagire al design responsibility che Mark ha citato, soprattutto nei confronti dei giovani. Prima di chiedere responsabilità ai giovani per il design, occorre però fare una premessa, perché questi giovani stanno guardando un mondo che va verso l'omologazione, un mondo che cancella l'identità.
Fermo un secondo perché traduciamo a pezzi. So he's saying, before asking designers to work in the name of responsibility, it's necessary to make an upfront consideration. These people are actually seeing a world that's going in the direction of homologation, of making everything similar.
È molto importante fare questo percorso di analisi, che del resto è sotto gli occhi di tutti, ma che i media rischiano di darci come immagine deformata. Bauman nella sua Società liquida parla di queste realtà, ma non corrisponde nella pratica poi della professionalità qualche cosa di simile. Cioè si continua ad agire nei confronti del mercato e della produzione degli oggetti come se il consumismo fosse ancora la bandiera da sostenere, quando invece andrebbe rifondato tutto. A questo punto possiamo chiedere le responsabilità.
So the world of using and consuming, the habit of actually consuming and the consumerism is still the let's say the flagship of the world we have around, and we should start by redefining this approach, because if we don't review the concept of consumerism and behaviors connected to that, we will never have a responsible approach to design. I'm sorry to make it short, but okay, and for sure I leave the concept behind.
Un concetto forte secondo me è quello di passare dal cittadino del mondo, cittadino globale,
from world citizenship,
verso il cittadino glocale.
Yeah, to a global, so the idea is from a global citizen to a local citizen.
Perché le differenze sono importanti.
Yeah, because differences are
È una
important.
provocazione, ma serve per discutere.
It's just
Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
globalization has taken control of design, as it has of just about every other aspect of life, and it is something that is going to be difficult to break. We cannot as designers stop bankers exploiting. We cannot stop international businesses from exploiting, from that form of exploitation that goes on all around the world. And I won't be talking about names of companies, but we know them. But what we can do, what's within our grasp, is to try to change the way that people think about their expectations, to try and change the expectations people have away from more material things that just feeds the hunger for more. You shop more, you buy more to be able to shop more, to be able to buy more, to be able to shop more and buy more, and we're caught in this insane spiral where we pump the petrol out the ground, spend it on what? We're not actually going somewhere. So this is another one of the responsibilities of designers, to maybe we can't do very much, but we can do all that we can to start people thinking in terms of the ecological impact of the things that they do, to be able to start thinking this, to be able to breed fish on your own land in place of a greenhouse and use their detritus to grow vegetables is not just a crazy idea, but a beautiful idea. Not just a beautiful idea, but we as designers perhaps have the responsibility of finding a way to bring these things to the public in a way that would make them engage, in a way that would make them go, now that's a good thing to do, that's beautiful, I would like to do that. It's hard, but there's some much harder options out there. The hardest possible option is that we don't address these problems as designers, that we just go, oh well, that's as it is, and make more product for the consuming controllers to sell. That's the hard option because it won't last. I'm not a young man. We're not young men. I don't think that if the vicious cycle is not stopped, I don't think that you and I will see a happy ending. And that's quick. That's now. That's immediate. That's important. And it scares the pants off me.
Thank you. Well, you can keep the microphone out, so we keep one on both sides. Mark dice che la responsabilità, secondo lui, principale dei designer dovrebbe essere quella di provare a cambiare il modo con cui la gente pensa, che è la cultura del more, cioè la cultura del più, del più, del più, del più. Non possiamo certo pensare di cambiare il modo con cui i banchieri possono gestire il loro business né i loro pensieri. Però impegnarsi nella responsabilità di cambiare la cultura del comprare sempre di più sicuramente sì. E questo si potrebbe fare, per esempio, cominciando a rendersi conto che c'è da lavorare sull'ecologia, sul come faccio a fare una casa verde, come faccio a farci delle cose che siano utili lì dentro e pensare che queste non sono cose pazze, non sono cose folli, ma che sono cose belle, ma non sono solo cose belle, sono cose utili che si possono fare. E quindi portare questo livello di engagement, quindi di impegno anche al pubblico. Questo potrebbe essere uno dei compiti principali del designer.